Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your second reading of the day. So this morning we did a reading with the Two of Wands. If you want to go see that, go ahead. Beautiful, beautiful energy came through. A lot of alignment in this last week of December coming through for you. The second reading we're going to be doing is with the Hermit card here. And the Hermit is all about inward journeys. It's all about tapping in to your wisdom, to the contemplation and the meditations, the spiritual path in your life, rather than we always concentrate so hard on the physical journey, what we can attain, as a monetarily, which is all great. I mean, it helped greatly in life. But they shouldn't be the end all and be all of your journey, because you might end up getting everything you want. You might work really hard all your life, getting to a point, and then when you get there, you realize, whoops, I'm still missing something. So, let me see here. I think my light is in the shot, Pisces. I'm still having issues with lights. So, this is going to be, I believe, my journey with lights. So, all right. So I'm taking from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Time for a nap and TikTok. That's weird, because it's both two different energies. If you look at it, it's like, TikTok, hurry up, time's running out, and then you're going, time for a nap. What? What's going on? What's going on? Maybe I feel that what they're saying is that it's actually exactly what it means. In other words, when you're feeling time restraining you, the time is too much, like just trying to hold you back and trying to just not hold you back, but setting boundaries. When you have a deadline, you start like panicking, sometimes way before the deadline's even here, and you start like, oh, I've got to get this done. I've got to get this done. You stress yourself out more and more and more. Sometimes just taking a break in between what you need to do is the best thing for you. You probably get the more insight. You open up, you're able to meditate, you're able to let things in. It's all about receiving, right? And when you're rushing, when you're in a time constraint, you're putting it in your mind that you have wait a minute, what is it? A restriction, a boundary, it's like, oh, I have to fit it in this box. And if I don't, it's going to, it's going to disintegrate. Like, look in the back here. But do you see this balloon? Look at that. This balloon's kind of grabbing this clock and it's going to take off with it. Why? Because we love fitting ourselves into boxes that we feel constrained in. And I really feel that's what they're doing. They're saying, okay, just nap time, okay? I love the fact that it's a fox taking a nap, because it's almost like taking the trickster and telling him, shh, go to sleep. You're making up stuff in your mind. So this week, when you feel like suddenly, oh, I've got to do everything, and you're going overboard, maybe just give yourself a time out, okay? Time to meditate, time to relax, and let that trickster kind of have a break from your head. Again, I'm going to mention my membership, because I have a video about the room in your mind, and part of that is dealing with this trickster. He will always show up. He will always be there. He's hiding in that room, ready to pounce, ready to trick you into thinking that things are going wrong, or things have to be done, and you got to hurry up, and making you feel like you're gonna, and sometimes you have to call him out on his bull crap. So there you go. Now that I look at them, they make all the sense in the world. And the greatest part is that they're in the same shade, okay? If you look at them, they're kind of in the same, like, brownie shades. So it's almost telling me that both are good for you, but they're very different from each other, although they feel familiar or similar. Okay? You feel that being constrained or getting stuck in the same thing over and over again, you're thinking to yourself, oh, you know, it's for the good. If I get this done, it's for the good. Yes, but it's not the end all and be all in your life. Okay? 85, follow your dreams. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's 13-4. A lot of great energy of celebration. Remember what you're doing it for. Okay, you're following your dreams. You're not trying to fit in a time constraint. You're really following your life journey. What you want to accomplish. What you want to do with your life. Okay, so I'm going to take this one as the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. Ooh, that was loud. Tarot of the Mystical Moments. I like the fact that these two came out together. It's so funny. You got a deadline? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? When's it due? 5 minutes? Okay, take a 3-minute break. But I feel the wisdom card is telling you, you've gotten the wisdom to know that the things of the past that got you stuck and constrained didn't work. Every once in a while, you're going to get tricked back into it. The idea is to realize when you are. Okay? All right. Let's pick 4 cards at the top for your current situation. King of Swords, yeah, all about the brain, okay? So this is about the inner journey, but you're still kind of, you know, the mind is very strong, and it likes to guide you a lot. It likes to remind you that it's the boss, but it's not. You got the King of Cups, okay? It didn't come out, but it's definitely you being able, remember, you're able to be cool in a stormy situation, okay? 5 minutes left for the deadline? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm going to take a 3-minute break. That's how cool you are, okay? So, I'm just giving you an example of this. It's, you know, doesn't mean that's what it is. Right, so you've got to remember you're on a brand new journey. This is brand new to you, Pisces. There's the 3 of Wands. The King of Wands. You had the 7 of Swords come out too. You know, that belief that things are, you know, I've got to safeguard. I got to duck the swords. I gotta watch myself here. I got to be vigilant. Judgment. There you go. All right. So the top section is your current situation. You're accountable for your choices. So if you put yourself under a 5-minute stress, that's what you're going to have. Okay? If you choose to be stressed out, that is what you're going to get. If you choose to think of the worst of things, that's what you're going to keep thinking about. Okay? There's a trick a long time ago. Dad, haven't seen him, even heard, felt him. I've seen, felt, whatever, him in a long time. He taught me this. Look in the direction you want to go. He taught me how to drive. Look in the direction you want to go. And then you will go in that direction. Don't look in the direction you don't want to go, because you're going to go in that direction. It's funny that it's in a car, but it applies to life, okay? If you're driving and there's a curve going this way, but you're looking over there, you're going to start going that way. And that's not the place you want to go. You want to go over there. You will instinctively start turning the wheel. It's amazing how it happens, and it does. It's like you can guide your chariot. The judgment here is telling me you are accountable for the choices and behaviors. So review them, okay? You have boundless possibilities. You have the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands here, letting you know that the journey you're taking, you're holding that boat. So you're steering it. You're steering that car, okay? The car that is you. Remember that your mind is a tool. You master it. It doesn't master you. Remember that. Okay, so we're going to look at the energy inside of you. This took kind of a different way than I thought, but it works. Okay. Hierophant. Yeah, what you know and what you're learning. The difference between your past and you're present. Knowing the difference between good advice and bad advice. The High Priestess. In reverse, no doubt. Okay. I talk about wheel, and here comes the Chariot. Of course it does. Yeah, isn't that great? Okay, so the Hierophant for me is the Divine Masculine who wants action. I want action. I've got 5 minutes. Got to get it done. Got to get it done. And the Feminine's going, hold on. You're missing the point here. The Divine Feminine. Okay, the High Priestess. The Hierophant and Priestess, they're like the couple of the please don't crucify me for saying this right here. But it's the couple of the major arcana, okay? You have the masculine and the feminine. That's just the way. It's the energy. It's an energy only, okay? The divine masculine is the divine feminine. If you lead with the divine masculine, you're missing the divine feminine. The divine feminine is not stronger, but she gets a lot of good hits, okay? Intuitively from divine, from listening to her instincts, from taking that 3 minutes and going, wait a minute, there's something I'm missing. Hey, I could get an extension all the way till tomorrow. Whoa, okay. So I don't have 5 minutes anymore. I've got, 25 minutes. So go for it, Pisces. And then you have the Chariot saying, going to lead you in the direction you want to go. This is your heart center. So remember this. Important. Okay, so I had to do pretty much the same thing that I just said. I just bought myself some more time with my SD card. It was full. Toll was flashing 4 minutes, 4 minutes. You're going to run out of time. So I went and deleted the first videos at the beginning. And now I've got an hour and 4 minutes. So I gave myself an extension. And that's what I was talking about. Okay? Spirit is just saying, yes, this is what we're talking about. Okay? Sometimes in the time it takes to take a break, to regroup, you get more. Okay? The Hermit, you get more. Don't forget how important taking a breath actually brings in a lot. Okay? For every inhale, there's an exhale. Okay. Five of Swords. 10 of Swords. Whoosh. Okay. So, go inward, because when you don't, yeah, this kind of stuff happens. The 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Let's pull out the last card, and then we'll read it all together. Okay, the Magician. All right, it's good. These are rocks, and between a rock and a hard place. Right here, you see that? It's a rock in a hard place. I love the way that they're pinning her head. Like it's almost like so close to the surface of like, but there's so much hair that is not actually reaching her brain. I feel that it's just a bunch of crap. Okay, it's a bunch of crap that's coming in. It's like, and there's nothing really there, but she senses the danger. But is there really danger at all? Okay? The 5 of Swords, this one. This one is such a, I don't know, it's such a sad card. Look at it. Okay? It's this gentleman there with the patched up pieces. The only thing I feel is because there's a masculine and a feminine, I feel that when half the feminine is being utilized, when the divine guidance doesn't come in for you, Pisces, it's really breaking up the pair, the lovers that we had this morning in the center. I feel that's what happens. When she is blotted out, because we had the lovers in the middle, when she's not there to receive, it's like half the picture's missing, and you're really having a hard time with it, okay? Remember, though, you have the tools, you know how to fix it, is the Magician. So it's not all lost. I mean, there's 2 cards there. It's not all lost. It's like saying, you want to fix it? You have the tools. You have everything you need here. Okay? So let's look at it in the sense that we always do. The Nine of Wands, perseverance. There's so much hard work. There's so much hard work when you do it the other way around. It's what I was told. you're pushing when you should be pulling, and it just doesn't work. And you feel it. You feel the resistance. You feel like you've worked so hard. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay? So take the time to figure it out. Okay? You have mastered the mind, and mind has not mastered you. This new journey, you're holding all the pieces. You're holding the wands, you're holding the boat, your journey's set, you know where you want to go. You're accountable for your choices, so choose wisely. If you keep going, the chariot will lead you out of this, okay? Out of these choices. But you have to remember, you have the tools. You have the tools. And what's the tools? You have to follow your dreams. Keep following your dreams. Don't act to get to... It's so hard because following your dreams, sometimes you set a goal and then you go full-fledged into that goal, but it's like you're forgetting the journey. Did you make this goal because ultimately at the end goal is the only thing that you want? Are you going to enjoy the journey? I'm telling you, enjoy whatever you're doing, because if you're not enjoying it, it's going to leave you empty at the end of it. If you even you get to your goal, to the end game, it's going to fall flat. Every day is about living your best moment in the moment. Don't live just for the future or what a possible outcome, okay? Remember that you have the tools to make it a great, great life. Okay, this is you right now. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that you whoopsies, you know, like it's a whoopsies. I think you're going to have to go back to the hermit every once in a while. This is what the work is this week. It's to always go back to the proper order, I would say. And it's not always easy to go to the proper order. Sometimes the mind comes in, throws in a bunch of like broken glass in your way, and you go, oh, wow, okay. And your reaction is fear. Oh, you know, instead of pausing, receiving, giving time to get the answers. You don't have to go around. You don't have to rush through it. You can give it a minute and let the feminine come in, and then, you know, see if it can just be swept aside. You know, there's so many other things that can happen when you don't rush through it. And I'm not dissing the masculine energy. It is wonderful when it's applied. When it's applied to the right thoughts. Okay? When you're not just rushing in without anything else but, you know, to protect and fight or flight. So, King of Swords and the Hierophant right now, they sometimes come back in. So this is like a precautionary tale. This is like you're the master of your mind. Remember everything that you've learned, but remember you're always constantly learning. So you can't get stuck in the learning. You have to be open to new learnings all the time. And in that way, you don't miss half the picture, and you don't cause this I know it feels like a car crash, you know, like an accident. Not a car crash, but an accident. All right, so then you have the Magician just reminding you that you have everything you need, okay? You have the magic to get yourself out of it. You just simply have to remember. In the middle is the High Priestess, the one who is, you know, I think that sometimes it's easy to not forget, but almost like to fall down that path. Why? Because she's the yin, okay? She's the quieter of the two. You have to stay still to listen, to get the message. And if you don't, you kind of miss the point. You kind of miss it. The masculine's very flamboyant. Even the masculine birds are brighter colors. You know, they're more in your face. You go, oh, wow, that's pretty. The feminine has got the lesser colors. It's not because she's less important. It's just that she's kind of, it's like the quieter of the two, okay? And they both have their parts. They both have their place. But sometimes being quiet, that's why meditation's so good. It lets in the quiet. It quiets down the mind and the body. And then the masculine has something to grab onto, an idea. One, fantastic. He's not going in every corner of the room trying to figure out what's going on. The feminine goes, here, I'm passing you the football. Here, you go, run. Okay? He's not like running around looking for the football. When you take the feminine out of it, it's like taking the football out of the game. The runner has nothing to run with. Wow. And I am not a sports person. Great. I guess we're talking to the guys in the room. Or, oh wait, they're telling me don't be like that, where there's ladies in the room who love football too. My apologies, it's because I don't like sports, that's why. Alright, my beautiful Pisces, I've done enough damage for here today. And that's terrible. I'm just saying all the wrong things. I feel like the masculine energy is coming into, and I feel like I'm always like, I have verbal diarrhea is what I call today. So I'm going to leave these in here. Somebody gets offended, I do apologize. Hopefully it gets better. If not, it was nice seeing you. For all my regulars, you know who I am. I'm sending love, light, and blessings. I will see you tomorrow. This was fantastic. Take good care of yourself, Pisces. Mwah.